Welcome everyone to the Wingcast, where we specialize in terrible gold, right up here in the Watchtower. And in the Watchtower with us today, we have Twiggets.
Yep.
And then joining us today is once again the legend himself, Mick Beardy.
What up?
Alright guys, so I've been looking around online and I've been seeing a lot of stuff on
Amazon.
on Amazon and things like that, and it's got me thinking.
PetsOvernight.com?
What?
Yeah, a little bit.
PetsOvernight.com.
Been also watching Animal Planet, and
It's good TV.
Mermaids came up.
Mermaids.
I don't know if you guys knew this, but PetsOvernight.com is real.
Nobody cares.
Alright.
Do they really ship pets overnight?
Any pet, anywhere, overnight.
Alright, well, that's good. At least the pets don't have to wait
Kittens,
for 3
puppies,
days.
fish, rhinos, stomach
Rhinos.
parasites,
Rhinos?
vermin, whale,
Aren't those
sharks, and mackerel.
Rhinos?
Oh, man. Yep.
No.
Delivering little bundles of love in a box directly to your door.
They have whales here as well. How do you get?
Yep.
How do you ship a whale?
How do you ship a shark?
Equally a good question.
I want to see the U-Haul truck with that.
Mm-hmm.
Does the Watchtower have enough money to order one of these things?
With the Watchtower. We can afford the world.
Well, let's order one of these things and see how the heck it gets here.
Mm-hmm.
I want to have a giant goldfish bowl, but make it like 20,000 plus gallons, and then put like a
Drop a whale in there.
yeah, we'll drop a well.
Alright, this will be a little confession, but PetsOvernight.com was an ad on Grand Theft Auto 3 radio.
Oh.
But it's a real website, but it's not a real thing.
What'd you bring it up for then?
Because
You had me all excited about getting a whale or a rhino
Yeah.
up here.
when you guys got excited, I had to go with it for a little while.
You suck. Why do we put him in charge of the web?
Oh, this is why. Because
Well,
I know every website ever.
It was the butler's idea, and once again, for the folks at home who's tuning in who don't know,
Reynold.
yeah, Reynold.
I thought his name was Reynolds.
Nope,
Right.
Reynold.
Oh, it's Ronaldo.
Oh,
Oh,
Ronaldo.
yeah, he converted.
Fancy.
Yeah, it's
Converted to what?
Hispanic.
Islam.
Hispanicism. Islamic Hispanicism.
I don't even think that's real.
No, he's an Islamic Hispanic.
Okay, well, I guess that'll work.
Hispanic.
Islam.
And I mean that without any sort of racism.
That
I
sounds
love
racist.
all people. Nope, love all people.
Yeah, well, that's
Even
what
the
you
Hispanics.
They have a very rich tradition in history.
And the Norway Americans.
Yes.
Well, that sounded like Americans because it blended too well.
Yeah, we're picking stuff up now. That's all I'm saying.
What do you guys think about people being evolved from not dolphins but mermaids?
People didn't evolve from mermaids. Mermaids evolved from people. That's how that works. Did you watch the special, Felipe?
I glanced at it a little bit, I have to admit.
I watched all 2 hours.
I'm
It's
pretty
fascinating.
sure mermaids are the product of giraffes,
That's not
rhinos, again,
true. No, not at all.
and then you get like a beta fish
Beta fish.
as the host, and you get the cells from giraffes and rhinos
It sounds
with
like
the cellular structure of a beta fish.
Who's doing this genetic experimentation?
the same guy from Jurassic Park.
Yes, and Professor Hojo.
Who's Professor Hojo?
Oh, he's a mean man. He likes breeding things.
Sounds like he issued on a chain of frickin' Howard Johnsons across the country. I got confused there for a
Professor
second.
Hojo.
Yeah.
He tries to breed talking dogs and ancient civilizations.
Ancient civilizations.
Yep.
Is this from a Godzilla movie?
No. Much better.
Alright. Just wanted to make sure.
I'm going to keep it a secret what that's from.
Okay.
It's not much of a secret for anybody. To see
know.
through everyone. Anybody?
Yeah. Do you know what he's talking about, Felipe?
It sounds familiar, but I'm drawing up a blank.
Yes. Perfect.
You know, it's hard for me to keep up with these things, what with roaming around as McBeardy and saving shit, so.
That is true. That is true.
You would think McBeardy could handle it.
You know, I just saved us from hurtling into the sun last week.
That was a week ago. Now
I think you'd be a
we're
little
hurtling into Jupiter's magnetic field.
grateful. Oh, crap.
Soon to be crushed under the weight of 1,000 suns.
1,000 suns?
1,000 suns.
Wait, where we're hurling to?
Jupiter.
Apparently Jupiter weighs more than the sun. I didn't even know that.
The gravity in the center of Jupiter is like 1,000 suns.
That can't be true.
It's so true that it is true.
Wait, why aren't we orbiting around Jupiter then?
Nope. It's pulling us straight in, and we went straight towards it.
Oh.
We have 2 years.
2 years? Two
Yes.
whole years. Well, at least we got some time on our hands.
Space years.
Well, how long is a space year?
Yeah, what's the
3.5
difference?
weeks.
3.5 weeks?
Yep.
Grief. How do you mean? Who came up with space years?
The spacemen.
What spaceman?
When you get a giraffe and a rhino,
Oh, stop it. Just stop
and you
it.
put...
Don't even say beta fish.
No, that's mermaids. Come on.
Oh, yeah, sorry. My bad.
Sheesh.
Why
A
is
chimpanzee.
a chimpanzee?
Yes. You send it to the moon, let it ferment for 2 to 3 hours.
What are we fermenting, by the way?
The cells together. You gotta let them breathe.
Apparently we're making beer out of a chimpanzee, a
Yeah,
rhino,
put
and
a cork on it.
giraffe.
And then, let it
Making-
sit for
We're
30
making
years.
animal wine. That's what we're doing.
Let it sit for 30 years, and when you take the cork off, you gotta let it breathe for a good.
30 years? You just
Yeah.
said like 2 or 3 hours.
No, that's for the fermentation process. After that, you cork it. You don't want any more air in there.
When's the last
30
time
years.
When's the last time I told you were an idiot?
An idiot? Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say a week.
Oh, you're an idiot.
'Cause I've been pretty strictly sticking to my side of the watchtower this past week.
That's true. Can we get back on topic of something here? I don't want to listen to him ramble anymore about.
So, spacemen, chimps, rhino, giraffes.
No, what? No, that is not the topic.
How do they work?
Nobody cares.
Very poorly.
Actually,
That's very racist against spaceman chimps.
Yeah, well, they can come back down here and deal with it, bro.
They
Here.
ain't.
whoa! Here's something I read on the. I was surfing the interweb because I don't do that as a lot, saving the world and all.
Okay.
I did read that a cheetah set the land speed record here recently in the last couple of days.
Really? How fast?
I forget the exact speed, but it ran the 100-meter dash in 5.9 seconds.
I could do
Wow.
better.
No, you couldn't.
Yes, I could.
No, you couldn't.
I'm faster than Macro Phelps.
Michael Phelps, he swims.
Yeah, I'm faster in the water.
Well, so's a dolphin.
I could have been.
What's
Those
this
could have
thing?
been my medals. They were stolen from me.
Again, stop it. You're embarrassing yourself.
Aquaman.
Don't bring Aquaman up.
Every episode.
Anyway, so yeah, cheetahs, very fast. I just read that. Thought I'd spread it out since we were talking about animals before Dumbnuts got on his topic.
Pistol shrimp.
Pistol shrimp?
Yes. They have a modified claw, and when it shuts so fast that it actually creates a small sonic boom, which then hits prey from a few inches away from it. And in fact, the spark that is created from the claw clamping down, which creates a pocket of air, is actually, for a brief millisecond, hotter than the surface of the sun.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
So it cooks its own food?
No, the heat never even reaches it, but that heat, that initial
We'll
spark,
do it right next to it. Cook his own food.
It does it a few inches away, which creates a shock wave that then paralyzes the prey instantaneously.
So what's getting burned here?
Nothing's getting burned. This is
How can nothing be burned if it's harder than the sun?
It doesn't get burned. It happens too quickly for it to get burned.
I don't believe you. Something's getting burned.
Yeah, that's
Equivalent exchange. If alchemy has taught me anything.
Alchemy?
Yes, I am an
Dude.
alchemist.
Oh, you suck.
Twig is a favorite into alchemy. That is his true passion in life.
I don't know if you guys remember, but I was the coke addict on the band that we had.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, the short run. So I make my own.
You make your own coke?
No, what? Bands. I make my own bands.
What the hell's that got to do with anything?
Wait, your own music band?
Yeah, I just thought I'd tell you guys. I started my own band.
Nobody cares.
I went single. Had a gold record.
By the by, just completely off topic again. Well, kind of back on topic, off of your stupid topic, Twiggets.
You can't go off topic of the off topic.
No, I can. I get us back on topic. How's that?
Oh, well, yeah, say that. That's better.
All right, shut up. Did anybody the other day see the new picture of the Loch Ness Monster?
No, I didn't know they had one.
Yeah, apparently there's a new one. It's floating around out on the web. You can look that up. It's just apparently the hump of the monster. Once again, I read about it the other day. Once again, I surf the internet. I find cool shit. Unlike retard over there.
Nope, everything's cool.
No, you're not cool.
Everything.
But yeah, apparently this guy's been like on the Loch Ness for like 30 some years looking for the monster, and he finally got a picture of it. So it took him forever. I don't know what took him so long.
Put a link down. Let me see.
Oh, I don't know if I have it.
Just look over there and look over the shoulder.
I don't know if I haven't got it pulled up. I just remember reading it yesterday. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I was reading it the other day. It was one of the topics of conversation on the whatever website Twiggets is always on.
You know, that's
all of them?
How bad is that to be like that guy who spent all of his life trying to find that one little picture, right?
Yep.
And then all he gets is like 2 lumps in the water that someone will sit there and say, no, that's obviously a tree stump.
Yep. That's actually what they said in the article, that it was probably a tree stump. So go figure.
How pissed off would that guy be if like the actual picture that he tried to take was like the full monster, and then like all he got afterwards was just the 2 humps, and he's like, no, you don't understand, you don't get it. It was the water.
I really did see it.
So are we assuming the Loch Ness Monster is real?
It's up in the air.
It's a flying Loch Ness Monster now?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, no wonder we can't find it. It's not even in the water.
I can't say whether it's real or not. Most photos have been proven to be fake, so I gotta go.
What if it's like a whale that has like this dinosaur costume on?
You realize they put sensors in that water and they found nothing, right?
It's a whale that is made up of tiny little fish wearing a Loch Ness Monster costume.
That's
right.
Did I go too meta for you? Did I just go right over your head? I'll do it again. Little tiny fish swimming together get into a whale costume, which then gets into a Loch Ness Monster costume.
You know, it's only been
around.
It's only been like 5 minutes since I told you were an idiot, but you're an idiot. What the world are you talking about?
I'm talking about Loch Ness Monster, which then has jets, or like the jetpack from Rocket Man, and that's how it flies. It's a Loch Ness Monster costume with a jetpack in a whale costume. No, on a whale costume that's on a school of fish.
So what's your take on Bigfoot?
That's totally an ape, bro. It's totally real.
So it's not like little pygmies dressed up as a bigger gorilla dressed up as a Bigfoot?
Hey, look, I'm going to get real serious real quick. That's just silly. Alright, that's enough of that. Alright, moving on. Chupacabra.
Chupacabra, huh?
Chupacabra.
Alright, what about
the goat sucker?
Yeah, what about it?
What are your thoughts? Is it real?
You brought it up. What do you want to say about it?
We're talking about if it's real or not.
Well, I get into an annual dueling match with the Chupacabra once a year.
You know the Chupacabra?
Why would you ever want to leave the Watchtower?
There's just one of them?
Well, no, there's not just one. There's like a whole tribe, but I meet with one of them in particular. He's like a representative.
Gotcha.
And me, the Chupacabra, and a Bigfoot have a big LARPing battle.
Oh, sounds interesting.
Bigfoot always cheats because Bigfoot,
Yeah, he seems like that kind of guy.
he does. He cheats all the time. He's a sore loser at that. When you tell him the rules, he'll always bend the rules, and when he thinks he's losing, he'll start being real rules whorish so he can bend it in his favor. It's just
He did go to Harvard. He does
did.
have the degree to be a rules lawyer.
He's got the degree, but
Bigfoot went to Harvard?
Yeah.
And you see, that's what happens when I'm, as McBeardy, I get out of touch with people. I didn't even know Bigfoot graduated high school.
well, that's because
He didn't. He didn't have to. He tested out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I didn't know that.
Well, he didn't test out. He
No, he
left.
totally took the exam.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
See, it's been like, as a McBeardy here, it's been like 60 years since I've talked to a Bigfoot.
Well, that's because they decided to secede from America and create their own America within America.
Oh.
They just haven't
America,
claimed any
yeah.
land yet.
When did that happen?
Yellowstone.
That was back in the 60s.
Oh, well, that's been way longer since I've talked to him, yeah.
Yeah.
Ever since the Patterson film took a film of what is considered to be the Lady Gaga of Bigfoot.
Oh, is that what that was? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Just
knew
so we're
her.
not confusing people at home, there's Bigfoot, who is a Bigfoot, and then there's Bigfoot, the race. It can get confusing.
Big
But,
feet. We'll call them that.
Yeah,
Big
big feet.
I actually knew the Bigfoot from the Patterson film.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the most popular Bigfoot. As I said again, the Lady Gaga of their kind. But after that press release, that she just got real depressed because the paparazzi just wouldn't leave her alone. That Bigfoot paparazzi, I might add, which is a little bit worse.
It is. Much more aggressive.
They hang from trees and everything. It's ridiculous.
It's a little more physical.
Yeah.
They actually tried to take photos of me a long time ago, and I dodged them somehow. I don't know how that happened.
They just got you looking over your right shoulder, back at
No,
him.
they didn't even get that. They just got a fleeting glimpse of the beard, and that's it. That's all they got. It was like off frame, kind of shady, grainy.
Yeah.
People think I don't. Half the Bigfoot nation think I don't exist. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, while we're on the topic of paranormal stuff, I got there's a story I heard about in Japan, and apparently this happens quite a bit at some point, but which this happens to young boys at the time.
Boys. Silly boy.
With an eye.
Yes, and what it is
And a Z.
Shut up.
Boys.
These young boys here end up getting visited by a
fine young boy.
a female ghost, if you will.
Succubus.
And these here female ghosts make out with the boys, and
This is an incubus for guys.
no, actually, it doesn't even do anything to them. It just hangs around, kisses on them, and that's it. That's what it does every night. They essentially make out with them, and I saw a video.
Does it take their money?
No, it does none of that. I saw a video on this a few days ago. It was based on a true story, essentially. And during this reenactment, the father walks up into the room, walks right into the boy's room, looks and sees the boy and like this girl on top of him just kissing on him. And he looks at him and says, "I thought so. When I was your age, this happened to me." And they had a father-son talk while the ghost girl is kissing the young boy, and he's just looking at his father. Yeah.
Oh, I should have known.
He's looking at him bewildered, and all of a sudden he says, "When I was your age, that happened to me. But don't worry, when you get older, you'll grow out of it." And as the guy leaves, he goes, "I'll leave you to it," and awkwardly walks out. And
Not gonna help you. You'll get over it.
And before he leaves, he opens the door back up and says, "I wish I was young again," and then closes it.
So the ghost is a pedophile, is what we're trying to say.
Well, it's the same age as the boy, apparently.
Oh, well,
No matter
all
what.
right.
How do you grow out of it if it ages with...
Well, the ghosts don't age. Everybody knows that.
Well, he said it's the same age as the boy.
No, I said it happened to him when he was his age.
Yeah.
Is it the same ghost? Because now it's like, ew,
Yeah, that's
kissing his dad.
I had no clue.
creepy there, yeah.
Yeah.
But apparently, it probably was, actually, but apparently it was okay. Like this whole thing was so damn funny when it happened because the father walks in, the boy's looking at him like, and he's like, I knew it.
Why haven't you helped me?
I mean, depends on how old you are. You might want a chick making out with you.
I love ghost girls.
No, this kid looked like he was like 10 or 12. Like, he shouldn't be doing this at this age.
Well, apparently the ghost didn't think so.
And neither did the father. The father's like, yeah.
The father was fine
Ghost
with it.
takes what it wants.
That's right. Ghost wants what it wants, and that's it.
That's all that matters.
That's like the weirdest thing I've heard in years.
Yeah, that's
kind of ridiculous.
Here's another one straight out of Japan. All right.
What is it with the Japanese?
I don't. They have freaky ghosts.
All right, never mind then.
But like, there's this one where this woman is she's a young woman too, in college, and she's with her boyfriend.
Tentacles.
And
Tentacles.
And the whole time, they're just having friendly banter and stuff. And she gets a knock on the door.
Boys.
And she opens up the door, and it's this little boy in like a raincoat.
Oh, that's kind of creepy, actually.
And you don't see his face. She leans down, and says, "What are you doing, your little one?" And he looks at him, asks her, and says, "I'm a volunteer," and like holds out his hand. And she's like, "I got nothing for you." And she kind of closes the door slowly. And then the door opens again. No one's there but a wet puddle. And the boyfriend is trying to like get in this girl's pants the whole time. Like, he makes these weird, awkward advances on her. And all of a sudden, he's holding her, and she feels this wet hand of the little boy who was outside on her neck.
Okay.
She backs up from him, and then looks at him and says, "I know what you are," and then leaves. And then, as she leaves in the reenactment, her boyfriend transforms into the little boy.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, I want to make a new rule.
Yeah.
New rule. Nothing is ever allowed to be talked about from Japan again.
Yeah, that was a long thing of weird.
We are never allowed to talk about Japan again, ever.
But I watched weird, but that's just whew.
I watched an entire thing on this, like these ghost stories.
Cut your eyes out. Get new eyes.
Yeah, you should stop doing that.
There's some mermaid eyes around here.
Can I tell one more?
Oh,
no.
Please don't.
Actually, no, you probably can't. It's time for closing thoughts.
Yeah, we should probably do closing thoughts.
All right.
Unless you want to make it your closing thought.
Yeah, you can make it your closing thought if you feel the need.
No, I'll do something different.
All right.
Twiggets?
Yeah, you're starting this time.
Dang it. I like going last. Anyway. So, alright, we're talking about things earlier. Dinosaurs were actually just normal, now, modern animals wearing dinosaur costumes. Suck on it. Next.
Okay.
Wow, that was your closing thought.
My closing thought is that dinosaurs were just modern animals.
We got it.
Wearing costumes, cats and dogs living together.
We got it. Felipe, please have a closing comment.
My closing thought is this: where were those horny ghosts when I was young?
Alrighty.